Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier incoming. Reptile's over.
Reloading.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets and bring them back fast. Enemies are dropping into
So, got in the window. Now we can do this. Hit this gun. We gotta fucking run at these guns before they get late and shit. You know? Oh, they're bottom.
I'm sure he understood. The turtle demonstrated how.
Oh no. Got one in the back as well. Otherwise, yeah, no. Could have won that. Oh, did I get wiped? Fucking wiped. Nah, I'm not. Let's go. GG.
He was worried about things. Like, first it wasn't anything weird.
It's just that you can go through and read all these yourself, but it's just... Bro's got issues. I mean, I've been down bad, but 40 times? That's a lot. That's a lot.
This is not someone who loves or cares about you.
He's trying to get her to be amicable and everything. It's crazy. Surely the 41st time. I'm not going to talk, by the way, about like anything about this beyond what she's going to talk about unless I'm getting mentioned. Just so you guys know. Just out of respect for her privacy. Obviously.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding.
I know a lot of you guys want to know more.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to Warzone.
why I never said anything. Because I knew this day would come.
This is only things that he sent to me.
Survive to
I
redeploy.
can't document all the things that people told me that he was saying. And, just kind of a funny side note, I guess. I would like to highlight this message.
Which one?
Because, it doesn't matter.
No! No!
Like I said, it
AI
doesn't really matter.
reader.
I just thought it was interesting.
Who knows, right? It's a mystery.
But, yeah, like I said at first, the messages were just simple things, like,
You've made it to the
him
top
saying
10.
he was worried about things, or saying no one was
10
talking to
squads
him,
active in
which
the field.
I don't think was even true at the time. I think he was just saying that to try to guilt me into
Good
responding to
kill.
him.
Marking the rest of that
I'm not
squad
sure
on
about
your
that, of
tag map.
course.
Get hunting.
This also extended to in-person interactions,
Marking weapon.
because initially I made the mistake of thinking that I only had to cut him off through private communication, and you know we would be fine going
Yeah.
to the same events and parties and
Enemy
such.
UAV overhead.
Big mistake.
I also had to start. Hold on, I'm still fucking sick.
Get the UAV on grid.
I made the mistake of thinking that I only had to cut him
Friendly
off
loadout drops on
through
the way.
personal, private communication. But I also had to start avoiding going to the same parties or places I was worried would be in person. Because, this was after
The force
he came
and
back from
interaction.
his first
You know.
trip to Japan. There was a party that I attended several months after I first went no contact with him. I was aware that he would be there, and I thought it'd be fine. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal. I thought I'll just let him have his space. I'll have my space. You know, it's not
Yeah,
a
sure.
deal. We're adults.
Movement here.
Enemy UAV is online.
Enemy here.
Move to the safe zone. Got gas moving in.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Incoming napalm strike. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
I'm hit.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Reloading.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Fine. Just get me up.
Enemy UAV overhead. Good. Stand by for redeployment. Counter UAV inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the area.
Loading fresh mag.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Head to the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Returning you to the front. Earn this.
Sucker.
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
Enemy assault path.
Get ready. Resurgence will be done in about to close.
Changing map.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
That was close.
You're losing ground. Moving. Hold it down.
Right. During this party, I felt like he was following me around and monitoring me, but I thought that I was just being paranoid. I was like, it's probably just in your head. I was hanging out with Nick and Catchy and a couple.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in sight. Mark the block point for your squad and go get off. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Trophy system online.
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemies are dropping into the side.
Taking fire.
You're back on station. Go get after it. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Marking enemy. Enemy soldier incoming.
Incoming. Changing mag. Enemy movement.
Enemy UAV overhead. Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Hang on, I got it. Hot grenade incoming.
Squad mate back on station. Good work. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Target down. Marking the red. Loadout drop headed your way. Go get your revenge. You have reinforcements inbound. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. You've got time for another bounty. Get it done.
I'm reloading.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Slow down, stop shaking me around.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
You've been hit.
Enemy UAV is online.
Cancel that. Reloading.
Your ammo's down.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Armor refilled.
Enemy movement. Hostile UAV in the area. All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. The squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Fire sale active. Get ready. You're redeploying. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy advanced UAV is active. Squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving. Enemy UAV overhead.
Reloading.
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. A deserter left the squad. We'll redeploy you faster to make up for it. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy. Be advised, Resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Additional target added while time remains. Hostile UAV in the area. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
Napalm strike ready for delivery.
Enemy movement. All on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
Changing mags.
other friends. And at some point, Nick was like, "It's too fucking loud down here. Let's go upstairs. No one's upstairs. Let's just go, you know, chill in a room."
I was not this
and,
party.
Talk where it's not so loud.
Can you believe that?
And
Actually, I think you probably can.
so they, as a group, went upstairs first without me, but it took me a bit longer to get up there because someone like stopped me and was talking to me, and I did feel like he was like standing really close at first, and I felt like he was watching me, but again, I thought I was just being paranoid. But I went upstairs, and our other friends, and then about 30 minutes later, the room that we're in, the door opens. It's Miz. He opens the door, makes eye contact with me, goes, "Ooh," and then closes the door and leaves. That was
See?
what the fuck?
Wow.
But again, I was still trying my best to, you know, give the benefit of the doubt, like, you know, maybe it's just like an awkward situation or something. But a couple months later, the person that he was hanging out with that night reached out to me privately and was apologizing. And I was like, why? And they're like, I just felt like I had to apologize.
Get ready, you're redeploying. You have reinforcements inbound.
Bro, suck him off, you dog. How long you
Enemy
waiting,
soldier
you fucking
incoming.
fat?
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Squad mate back on station. Good work.
I am Krang of the formidable Verdansk.
Enemy UAV is online.
Slow down, stop taking me around. Splendid! Defeat them all!
Hostile UAV in the area.
Almost got him!
Niggas holding me. Fucking. He's killing every time.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Literally.
You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy dropping into the AO. You have reinforcements inbound.
Rush me, dude. Fucking bullshit. Fuck you.
To you because I felt so bad and so embarrassed of what was going on. Like, yes, he wanted to see what you were doing. He was saying, like, I want to go see what's upstairs, and he was checking every room, and then after he opened the room that you were in with Nick,
Come on.
He closed the door
What?
and started laughing,
Yeah.
and then he just wanted to talk about, you know, how you guys broke up for the next, like, however many hours of the night.
I wonder why.
So I was like, wow,
Yeah.
okay,
Next.
that's good to know, I guess. The next story, that I want to tell involves what happened to me, Valkyrie, and Senna
Oh.
earlier this year when we were attacked at the Santa Monica Pier. Because, that was obviously...
Remember that?
Hold on, let me close all these fucking texts. I don't want to look at them. They're still on my desktop.
Whispers from a demon.
Where was I? Yeah, so, yeah, it happened March 3rd of this year. A lot of people were talking about it, talking about how me, Ray, and Senna were attacked. Which was not an issue, like, we had no issue with that. Like, obviously,
Well,
it's big news, people are gonna talk about it, it should be talked about. We had, like, no issues with anyone talking about it and covering it, and that included him. I was fine with that. He joined in on that whole thing of people going live to talk about it. And again, I'd like to remind people at this point, we were already a couple months into me being no contact with him, making it clear I didn't want anything to do with him. And so during this stream, he was covering what happened to me, Ray, and Senna. He decided that
Enemies
he
are
was
dropping
going
into the area.
to
Watch the skies.
tell more of my personal stalker
this
stories
target,
that I've
target
never
practice.
personally talked about or shared publicly myself.
And I wonder
And one
why.
of these stories was one that, like, no one knew at all, and, like, it just felt so shitty because at the time that those things happened,
You never talk about this shit.
like, you know, all the people that lived in that area together, we all came together and we all decided, and this was heavily pushed by him, we should never talk about this because, you know, people are gonna be weird. It puts Emmy in more danger, and, you know, gives people ideas, so we're never gonna talk about it. But, you know, of course, as soon as there's some big drama that he's not involved in, and he finds a way to, you know, bring up, oh, I was there for something that happened to Emmy.
He's trying to. You see what's going on?
Yeah,
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Build to bring them back from. LC set. Drop here. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, whoa. Teammates, bro, it takes you one fucking minute to get that motherfucker.
You don't! Precision airstrike standing by.
Oh, bro, you are so shit.
Squad mates redeployed. Well done.
Scanning. Identity confirmed.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV is online.
Scanning.
We'll get the public card. Fuck you, I'm not buying these jack shit.
was on a stream.
I was trying to save her. I was trying to help her.
And I caught wind of it. And by the way, it was also so frustrating not saying anything at this time because the way he told those stories, he kind of framed himself as like the hero.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I held the stalker at gunpoint. No. The only person who ever came into contact face to face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie. Bonnie is the person who found that guy outside,
Fucking
went
Bonnie.
inside, told everyone, called the police. The police came. All Miz did was he stood far away from the front door, behind glass and metal, with a gun. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Still very scary, but why are you acting like you, like, if anyone deserves credit for that, it's Bonnie. Like, it's literally stolen valor. I'm so glad I finally get to say that because she is the one who, like, kept everyone in those two houses safe, not him. Anyway, back to the original thing, the Ray and Senna stuff. I was obviously panicking, like I just had this horrible thing happen to me the night before. It was like huge, like public, millions of people seeing it. And then my crazy ex-boyfriend is going live talking about more of my personal stuff.
Without asking her.
And I'm like crying, Senna and Ray are like, what's wrong? And I tell them. And I'm like panicking, I'm like, I need to call so-and-so, I need to call so-and-so, I need to call so-and-so. Like these different people that I was like, they can contact him because I did not want to contact him. So, Ray, Senna, some of me and Mrs. mutual business partners, and Asmongold were all messaging him to stop. And by the way,
I will elaborate on this later.
Asmongold told me that he tried to call Miz while he was talking, and it rang 3 times.
2 or 3 times.
Hung up.
And then I hung.
That he saw it.
That's right. Because I called him twice. I tried to call him 2 times. One of them rang like 2 or 3 times. The other one did like 10.
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad inside. Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field. Starting contact. Moving here.
What is this lag? Fuck all.
Hostile UAV in the area. Clear another target during contract timeline. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. You have reinforcements inbound. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
You sell your car, bro.
Enemy UAV is online. I could use some cash. Incoming napalm strike. Ten remain. You're almost done here. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Stone requesting LDBR. Better than ever.
Returning you to the front. Early. Friendly loadout. You're redeploying. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Back on station. Go get after it. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Squad mates MIA. We're reducing redeployment time.
I'm not saying
I
he
don't know
didn't see
exactly
it,
what, like,
but
the
that's
other
crazy,
people
right?
said to him, but Ray and Senna told me that they were messaging him being like, bro, like, stop, what are you doing?
I finally did get in contact with him and told him to stop.
And he
That's
was
why he went
messaging
offline
them
that day.
Who were also equally as traumatized as me, of course. They had gone through the same thing. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I'm letting people know what, you know, girls go through.
You go back and see the VOD.
Was that your job?
Interrupted my fucking stream for this shit. For that
Yeah,
psycho.
that all happened a couple of months into me being no contact
Just
with
so we
him.
could, fucking
And
virtue
he was arguing
signal.
with Ray and Senna while they're trying to be like,
Well, I'm
"Oh,
trying to protect
stop,
them."
Like, you're making it worse.
Fuck out of here.
He finished talking about my stuff and then reacted to Senna and Ray's whole stream where they were crying, addressing their communities. Made sure to react to that and then immediately went offline. So yeah, that was a terrible weekend. I got threatened to be stabbed, and then the next day, my weird ex was going live trying to self-insert so that he could make sure to farm his own clips.
And viewers. To get viewers, by the way.
After that incident, his attempts to talk to me only ramped up, which I showed those texts. He went back to Japan, and during that trip, he was texting, calling me, trying to call me quite a lot, begging me to take him back. And at the same time, I heard that he was reaching out to quite a few other streamers who know both of us. And he was crying to them about how he wanted to get back together and how he thought someday we would reconnect and eventually get married. I think...
Totally
I
normal.
don't think he even meant that, but I hope not. But I assume he did that with the hope that they would relay the messages back to me since I wasn't talking to him. And, I mean, some of them did.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
Is this goodbye? It's not goodbye. It's not over. Explain yourself. I will. There's some people that are saying some pretty crazy things. I haven't gone on Twitter. I saw other things. I'm like, damn. But I've been around for 10 years now. A lot of you guys know. Pretty far away from this stuff at this point. But I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious I will not be friends with any of these people after this. Ludwig was right. I am going to...
friends to begin with, bro. That's why you're screenshotting and taking notes and trying to find blackmail on them to begin with.
To completely separate myself from these people in this community, which is fine, and I've already been doing it, but I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released, that are very interesting for everyone, and I will...
I think he probably did something bad that somebody said, and it's like actually matters. Like, it's not somebody saying a word they shouldn't say, but it actually matters. Like, go ahead and release it, but I wouldn't believe anything he would put out.
We found after being with each other that her stalkers had a lot, would come to her a lot from her short-form content. These people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them. Whether it was songs she played, the way she looked at the screen, or just the titles of the videos, these people started to feel she was talking to them. Come to our house to stalk her. These people thought in their heads they were dating her. They were out of their mind and dangerous. I told her...
Do you know why duck have tails? To hide their
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead.
Putain, t'as de la chance, lui, petit bâtard.
Enemy UAV is online. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy dropping into the AO. I could use some cash. 9 left. Keep the pressure on. You have reinforcements inbound. Stand by for redeployment.
Bro, money. Non, viens te scanner là. Tu vas changer. La main.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Bâtard.
Enemy UAV is online.
Bro, money.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
On fait le langage là. Oh.
Secure the supply box. Locations are marked on your tag map. Loot cache here. Supply box secured. 2 to go. Supply box is secured. 1 remaining.
UAV standing by. UAV available for tasking.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Contract complete. Supply box is secured.
Comment c'est bon?
UAV overflight terminated.
Olha que engraçado. Ok, botei lá o. Olha lá.
You know who I am.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online.
Mais quoi? Quelle là, ça
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. You've got a loadout drop inbound. You have reinforcements inbound.
Putain, fallait récupérer le stick. Good, good mouse.
Enemy UAV overhead. Biofile is active. Spy station prices are adjusted. Target location. I always come back.
Bâtard, il joue comme un bâtard.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
LDBR ready for launch.
Sinon, je suis pas un bon.
Clear another target during contract timeline. Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the base. Rotating the rest of them. All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job.
Fire solution was bad. Miss.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices. Hostile UAV in the area. Additional contract online. Enemy UAV overhead. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up. Get to the safe zone. We've got gas moving in. Eyes on.
Voilà.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. You've made it to the top 5. 5 squads still operational with the AO.
Il est en dessous, il est en dessous. Mais non, là-bas. On l'a eu là. On l'a eu. Oui, la deuxième, il se met ça. No, no, bro, no, bro. Again, bro.
Right there on the wall.
if we're gonna be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. She agreed and understood that it was a safety concern for not only me.
It's just, bro, like, we really didn't talk about this, like, trying to get him not to do that. Like, it really, it told her to do this, like, and it's also, like, I mean, you dated this girl whenever she, like, you brought her to the house, and she was already doing TikToks like this to begin with, right? So, like, you knew what you were getting yourself into, and now you're trying to make her change her content. Now, after everything that we know about Miz, I think that it's much more likely that the reason why he did that is because those videos, maybe it did annoy him as her boyfriend, but also, like, you got to keep in mind that Miz was also farming content with other girls in real life. Like, he would bring on girls like me, Jenilyn, Meowry. He would bring on, you know, I remember Peach Jars would be on the stream, and that wasn't like super sexual, but it wasn't not sexual either. And like there was an innuendo there, right? Emily, yeah, ST Peach, the Botas. He would bring up Alinity, Fandy, right? Yeah, he would bring these girls on all the time. So before we go and we talk about like, oh well, it's just like a boyfriend that didn't want to be disrespected by his girlfriend. How can you talk about not wanting to be disrespected by your girlfriend and even play that card whenever you have a revolving door of girls around that you bring on to farm as if like there might be something going on? You see what I'm saying? So like it's the implication of that, right? And so like really that it's just bullshit. And so even if you believe
to redeploy fallen teammate, kill to bring it back home. Enemies are coming into the area. Watch these guys. Go get your revenge. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Hostile UAV in the area.
that it's a double standard that he had. So it's like you took a girl that makes TikToks and makes short form content, and you bring her into your house and you say you're not allowed to do this anymore. Meanwhile, you're doing the same type of stuff, and Miz has his own stalkers and his own shit too. It's not like he doesn't deal with this. He deals with it too. And so at this point, I think that especially now that it's been so openly discussed and revealed that he cares a lot about viewership, I think that it's much more likely that the reason why he didn't want her posting that content is because that content would get her a lot of attention. Because it did. Big surprise. So this is the reason, like, I mean, you see kind of the reason, like, I mean, it's just, it's bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. None of it even makes any sense.
But the house, Russell, Simply, Corey, or anyone
to have double standards? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, that type of a double standard is wrong.
that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts can mess with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy. So she would tell me
you're not comfortable with it as a guy, but you think that she has to be comfortable with you having all these girls on your stream. The same as, by the way, you did to her.
If I had a problem, to let her know. And at first, it was minor things here and there, but over time, it got harder and harder to deal with. There were more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone
found... You both had to, like, why did you have to? I know why you had to. I know why you thought you had to. You're not going to say why, are you? Let's find out if he says why.
Out or was known, I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton of problems.
That's exactly right. We would have been totally okay with it. He would have had to be able to do it. We could have just signed something. It would have been totally fine. It would have been no issue at all. He was more worried about his standing in OTK, and he was more worried about making sure that he didn't look bad and lose money in OTK, and that's the reason why he wanted to keep it private. So it wasn't even about her or about him. It was about money and his position in the org. And we would have never done that even. We would have been like, okay, fine, we're happy for you, Miz. Good job. You just signed this paperwork, and then Imi also has to sign this paperwork too. It would have been such an easy thing to do. Because do you think that, like, we really didn't discuss this ever? Of course we discussed it. Yeah, like that's standard. Yeah, it's standard.
Problems. I told her if we were going to be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to not.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all, literally everything about this is bullshit. Seems like you made your mind up. Well, yeah. If somebody tells you 2 + 2 is 5, how long are you going to sit around and listen to them explain why they're right? Of course, I made my mind up because I know what happened.
The area. Watch the skies.
On these people. And then there was more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK.
Not happening. The reason why is because you lied. You lied. If you had come out and said this is the beginning, it would not have been a problem.
Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad soldier.
know who I am.
You've got gas moving in. We're returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemy advanced UAV is active. Enemy soldier is coming. You have reinforcements inbound.
You do know who I am.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Inserting additional armor.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You're back on station. Go get after it. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy UAV is online.
You do know who I am.
Stand by for redeployment. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area.
Got the armor.
Ooh, don't forget to duck.
Slow down.
Your squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back.
Your ammo's down. Focus. Focus.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Taking fire!
Switching max.
I am Craig of the formidable dimension.
Fire sale active. Fire station prices been reduced.
Changing maps.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Only 4 remain. Finish the job. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy dropping into the AO. Resurgence is close. No more second chances. Now it's ahead.
Changing maps.
It's the fact that you lied repeatedly and you forced her and coerced her into the same lie.
And it can cause a ton of problems in my life. So I lied to all of my old friends, S-Band included, who lived just next door to me, and everyone in OTK. And that was very hard for me to do. We had a doggy door.
Basically that it's like a waiver that if a person that you're in a relationship with that has a supervisory role over you has something, that you waive a certain type of liability and types of recourse that you can have against a company. Like, I don't know the specifics of it. You can ask an attorney and they can explain it further. It's like an HR thing. It's very standard. Like, basically to remove a conflict of interest.
Or between our rooms, just so we can hide it from everyone else, including my roommates. We would lock the doors to avoid our roommates finding out. As time went on, they found out, but to most of our friends in the Austin circle, they never officially knew. That stress alone would drive anyone mad, but our love for each other was strong, and we knew we can handle it. In September in 2022, a lot of you guys know, I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others, trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life. Every day felt like an absolute nightmare. I was losing OTK, my mental health, and all my—
You weren't losing OTK. We put you on suspension, and we invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into legal fees in order to do a third-party investigation to find out whether this happened or not. We invested so much into you in order to make sure that we did you right. That's not true.
my friends. Emeru was one of the only people that were there for me. She ditched sponsors to go with me to Japan. She went with me anywhere I needed because she wanted me to be happy. And she knew sometimes I freaked out, I lashed out, but she loved me and she knew I was
mean, like, that's a really quick way to just kind of, you know, just kind of gloss over it. I freaked out. I lashed out. Yeah. By like being violent and yelling and screaming and breaking stuff and punching holes in the wall, right? Like, that's a lot.
Terrible mental place. It got so bad that stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep and depression that most of my hair started to fall out and Emery started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
I'm not Emmy. I'm not going to comment on that.
As this time happened, I was a massive wreck. Couldn't think straight, and
then you hurt everybody else. See, like, I don't feel sorry for you at all, because you hurt other people in the process. Like, I would totally have absolute sympathy for Miz if you weren't hurting other people and manipulating and taking advantage of other people left and right while you were in this situation. But the truth is that, like, whenever, like, I can have sympathy for an individual, but you lose that sympathy whenever you then become an aggressor on top of that. And we see this a lot where people try to say that they were in a bad place. Oh, well, things weren't going so well for me, so I guess I had to act this way, or, oh, I acted out. Well, the thing is that when you act out and you treat a person like your personal stress ball, how do you think that makes that other person feel? And so, really, this is kind of what I was saying before. Do you remember what I always talk to you guys about with, like, misplaced empathy, right? Always misplaced empathy. This is misplaced empathy. If anybody is looking at this and listening and feeling sorry for him, rather than all the people that he negatively affected, the people that he lied about, the people that he demonized, the abuse that other people had to go through, the yelling, the
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy.
I'm hit.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Get ready. You're redeploying. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Waypoint marked. Move.
Get hunting.
Affirmative.
Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy UAV is online. Losing ground.
Reloading.
The down one.
One's already dead.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Use this
Indirect
sniper to
violence,
target
punching
practice.
holes in the wall,
Real
etc.
things coming soon.
It's misplaced. Yeah, right. But this is taking advantage of that. Like, you know how many times people have been mean to me, and how many times like I've been harassed. Like, whenever I said, like, for example, like that Palestine shit, there were like 3 interpersonal things that were happening in like my personal life that were like really, really fucking me up. And I was like extremely stressed. Like, one of them was my dad's deteriorating health. The other 2 I don't want to talk about. Do you know what I did the next day? I came on there and I said, my bad. I fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. It's completely my fault. There's no excuse for it. That's it. It doesn't matter. Like, if you have a bad day and then you hurt somebody else, you're a bad person.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Clear to engage all hostiles.
I'm right on that.
Gulag is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment. Now the fight starts. Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by. Earn redeployment or die trying.
Will you be my bride? Supply box is located. Move to secure. Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is inbound. One supply box down. 2 remain.
One supply box remaining. Move to secure. Contract complete. All supply boxes found.
Sucker.
Heads up.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. moving.
Clearly your intellect is inferior.
Bounty targets are up. Get after them. All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. Gas is closing in.
Sound like we're in battle already, Dad.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
16 rounds, out.
UAV standing by.
You do know who I am.
Requesting UAV.
UAV available for tasking.
Target grid struck. No casualties. You've got gas moving in.
Priority tasking requested. UAV entering now.
This is only a mindset. Shake it off. Keep pushing.
That's it. It really, that's... you own that shit because it was a mistake. I shouldn't have said that, right? Everybody makes mistakes. People fuck up. But it's like also, he never really took accountability for this at all until this happened. Taking accountability for their actions without lashing out on others. Yeah, that's the way, by the way, that's the way normal people behave. You owned it? Yeah, exactly. It's like I say all the time, like once you start making excuses for evil, it's over. I say you can lie to every single person in the world except for one person that you never lie to. You never lie to yourself. Never lie to yourself. Once you do that, you're out of your mind.
And being that Emeru hung out with me all day,
literally zero sympathy. Zero sympathy because I've had to deal with shit that's like way worse than this multiple times. Like you can look at in terms of like mentions and like Twitter mentions and everything, like the amount of damage that like on an average, like Mizkif getting canceled back then, that happens to me every month. Really, like, and you can look at the graphs and you'll see this is true.
he too started to become high-strung. Ugh.
And even I could do better. I'm not perfect.
We would yell at each other, fight, and argue all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain, but I thought it could be fixed over time since things were just so amazing that first year. But I'm so gay. But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more. You can take it out of only mode. Emeru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water.
Which he lived in the house, by the way. He lived in the house this whole time. So he let this whole thing happen. Like, assuming all this is true, he let this happen. Like, that's a best case scenario. He let all this happen.
Times not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits. So much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible. And my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you." Here is a video up close of Emeru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit.
It's not her rabbits. You're never going to see a single rabbit in this video.
Cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die, and I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't. It's fucking disgusting.
If she is neglecting the animals, then why aren't they dying at the new house? If Emeru is the problem and she's neglecting these animals, then why are there no dead rabbits in the new house? And why are there no dead rabbits in the house before this? Why are there no rabbits in the video? This is a video your brother took? When was the video taken?
This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage.
How would he know if they aren't dying at her house now? So you think she's abusing them in her house now too? You think somebody with like a proven track record of lying, trying to misrepresent things, being abusive constantly, is out of all the things, telling the truth about the one thing that in every other situation isn't true, except for this one 15-second video. Like, you really have to, again, Like, this is a mountain versus a molehill. You're not even thinking about it.
I would tell her to take care of them all the time, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits.
Is there a zoomed out view of the mass? This looks like discarded bedding just thrown away. No, there's no zoomed out view. It's a 15-second video with not even a single, you know, zoom out, contextualized, anything.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
And the rabbits aren't even there.
Much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me. In fact, when Maya came over during my cancellation, she actually commented on Emeru's rabbits and said, "These rabbits are completely neglected and this is disgusting." Emeru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything.
I can't comment on what Maya said.
Most of the time being in cages with
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Incoming subject.
Enemy UAV overhead. Targets evaded. Bounty contract been pulled.
supply.
You know who I am.
LDBR ready for launch.
We're stalled, you dope!
TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
Enemy soldier incoming. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. Hostile UAV in the area. Gas is closing in.
Time of flight 5 seconds. Out. Target grid empty. Negative BDA.
Moving in. New safe zone located. Supply crates to restock. Advise you to load up now. Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination. Target down. Stand by for redeployment. You earned it. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back. You're losing ground. Move it.
No bedding besides poop all over the place. Emmy didn't care. She would sit inside and play League of Legends all day. And what this showed me is that I don't want her to be my children's mother, and I couldn't see myself marrying her.
Which is the reason why you texted her 40 times after this, after she left. And you, like, chat GPT'd, potentially, you know, things about how you wanted to get married to her, and you told multiple other people that you thought that you were gonna get married. You're just lying. He's just lying. Like, that's all there is to it. Yeah, and it also makes, like, the thing is, like, him saying this, I don't think he realizes this, but it also makes Russell and Simply look really bad too. Which are, like, two people that are getting AoE'd by this, that he just doesn't even consider the way that they feel at all. And I think that really that's another example of an entire pattern that we're all seeing here, is that Russell and Simply now are being employed because they live in this house, and they were also complicit with, theoretically, these animals being mistreated. So you see how quickly he just throws people under the bus, even his own friends.
The fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things. She was a co-owner of my org, the only person I knew, and the strain of the relationship and hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me. On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came. These stalkers are no joke, and the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers as a whole really made us lash out at each other.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deployed shortly. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive. What is fine. Target down, marking the rest of them. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy dropping into the AR. Squad mate is redeployed. Well done. dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You're back on station. Go get after it. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy UAV online. Gas is inbound. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Time for this. Redeploying. Enemy UAV overhead.
Verdansk standing by.
You know who I am.
Cycle 2-2 above. Flying your vector. Cycle 2-2 is Winchester. Returning to base. Enemy dropping into the AO. Incoming napalm. Back on station. Good work.
Little wide foreskin, quick.
Loadout drop headed your way. We're returning you to the front. Earn this. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy soldier incoming. Supply box is marked. Secure those locations. It's down to 10. Win this thing.
Slow down. Stop shaking me around.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
I'll drive.
Lost the supply cache location. Contract pulled.
Not done yet.
Get ready. You're redeploying. squad mates back on station. Good work. You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Unprotected buy station detected. If you reach it in time, you'll receive a discount. Resurgence week. Watch your six.
Holding in score streak.
Gas is inbound. Go get your revenge. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. You have reinforcements inbound.
I'll be back. I always come back.
You're out of time. The buy station is closed. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Stand by for redeployment. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Switching mags.
Only 4 left. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
Changing mags.
Last one standing.
Gas moving.
Operator establishing score streak. One last chance to fight on equal footing. I need medic.
You're in the top.
She would tell me that she doesn't realize
So
what
this is like some stalker thing. Like, yeah, you had stalkers as an issue, etc. This is what happens, right? That's why you have security. I mean, and also, like, by the way, it's like, this is like, don't buy a bird if you don't want the bird to make bird sounds. This girl had stalkers in Kansas. You invite her to Austin, and then you complain that she has stalkers there too. Like, why would you expect that not to continue? Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, you're now guilt-tripping her for the thing that you promised her that you would prevent happening. It's like you didn't expect it? Yeah. Remember stalkers? No, I mean, I don't know. Like, again, if you guys ever noticed that I've never talked about any sort of privacy or security things about myself ever. Ever. It's because I don't want to farm. Like, I could do that and maybe farm sympathy or some other bullshit. Like what Miz did on that pier, releasing that story about Emeru's stalker, acting like he was the hero when it was actually Bonnie that went out there and confronted the person.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
So it's just bullshit. Like, it just makes things worse. Yeah, exactly. And so, like, really, it's again, yeah, obviously I bet it was really stressful, but like, I think that he's using this again to obfuscate and to, what's the way to say it? To kind of muddy the waters between the hostilities between them. He's basically trying to shift a relationship where he was the aggressor and the abuser, at least allegedly, right? I've got to say this for legal reasons. Allegedly, the aggressor and the abuser towards Emeru, and shift this into we were both wrong. When it's like, actually, it seems like, and by the way, everybody else, keep in mind, everybody else, nobody's backed him up on this. No other creator has backed him up on this. Nobody's taken his side. A lot of his own, even his old roommates, his old friends, his old girlfriends, nobody's taking his side.
She's doing that she didn't understand what she was doing wrong. But I would constantly tell her.
Get your chain back on, get your chain back on, chain back on.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tag map to hunt down the rest of them.
You ducking?
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
That's me. Shut up. There's your...
That's what you call right, because they might fix that mic. Quickie, mate.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Quick in my bum, mate.
Changing mags. It's fucking buggies on my screen.
I'll take his gun up. Oh shit!
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the side.
Nick, he's cracked. Oh, someone killed him, mate. So good there.
Vulnerable buy station. Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discounted item. Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh, this kid landed in.
Oh fuck, we about tucked one.
Enemy UAV overhead.
These people. Did you just put Springman now?
Yeah, I did. Oh fuck, what you say that? Oh fuck, I'm looking you ticket.
Huh?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Where are you?
I'm just kidding. Where the fuck are my teammates at?
Where the fuck you pushing? You without telling anyone you pushing.
Shut the fuck up, you
Shut the fuck up, you little dog.
Who do you think you are?
Like, shut your neck, daughter.
What are you gonna do? You look like a cunt. Sorry, Mum, I'm
9 left. Keep the pressure on. In the field. You've got gas moving in.
Oh.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Oh, you got shit on. Shut the fuck. I'm not cheating. Nah. I'm not cheating. Let's get that off. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. You're just.
Yeah, you are cheating. What are you lying for? There you do. Fuck the little ball. Carry on. Say the fuck little ball. Little mom slut.
I bought. You just called me. Wait, you just called me.
Shut up. You're a shit cunt. You gotta zoom.
I'm not fucking aimbotting. You have to shit.
Everybody's recording. He's
Vulnerability closed. Contract
There's
closed. Contract closed.
That is shit. I'm not trading. Well,
shit, man, I'm taking fire.
Cronus isn't a cheat because there's an anti-cheat. So, not really cheat. Because there's
Friendly
an
loadout
energy.
drops on the way.
So it's not
Stand
really,
by
I'm
for
not really cheating
redeployment.
because I'm being edgy. Is that
I'm getting my radar with you.
Yeah, just do it. Be careful, buddy. Quick.
Fucking hell, bro.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That's been fucking dog.
Good shit, cunt.
On me, boys. On me.
Oh, yo, I'm coming to you. Wait, I'm gonna drive in the car, right? Oh, I'm just getting fucking banged. As soon as I went to go get in the car, bro. The squad's everyone down and is just killing me. Look at the shit he's doing. Everyone down and he's not bad.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, bro. Fucking baby.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
up for a second.
Your
Shut the
squad
fuck
mate back on
up,
station. Good work.
the fuck up, you little cunt. That's my hitting cunt. So shut the fuck up.
Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm mad.
Oh, fucking hell. Shut the fuck up, you little dog. Fuck you, right to you, little rat. Shut your fucking mouth, cuz. Shut your mouth.
It's so good to be mad.
You get. I'm getting muted if you drop.
Gas is closing in. Back on station. Go get after it. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your squad's in the top 5. 5 squads still operational in the AO. They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
her on and off stream that she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse. I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole.
Why would you tell her to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole whenever you went live and then you told a story that was her private story that wasn't public about stalkers and schizos? Against her consent.
Stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know how my mental was and who I was back then, that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done...
Well, I mean, that's like kind of like definitely a really...
Watch the skies.
It's really kind of minimizing it, right? I didn't do anything. I didn't do everything right. Yeah.
All stations, this is Shadow 01.
Better, and I'm sorry. I know I was controlling and I should have just ended the fucking relationship, but I was so confused as a person. And I'm sorry I did it. I'm sorry, it's kind of important. The last 9 months of this relationship, things got extremely fucking toxic. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out.
This is
because
the passive language. Things got toxic. You see what I'm saying? Like,
survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring
wanted
back
space,
targets.
but she still wanted to move around at all times.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt
You
them
know,
down.
you just steal my gun. Ah, I got it. Running away. Get him.
Squad mates back on station. Good work. Your squad mate is redeployed.
Here you cut,
Well
here you
done.
Where you cut?
Identity confirmed.
Come you cut it. Oh, you almost broke your leg. Unlucky, brother.
Enemy airstrike in the area.
You just broke your leg, buddy. Ah, airstrike. Ah, no, somebody killed me.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You have reinforcements inbound.
Here's my key back. Alright, we good. Let's
UAV
get
overhead.
this. Load up.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad's in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. Enemy UAV is online. Changing mag. Loadout drop headed your way.
Prison room.
I'm reloading.
Oh, we're pushing. This thing you decide.
Additional target added. Enemy UAV overhead.
One shot. Thing is up there.
Reloading.
In there somewhere. Oh shit, someone's over there. Away.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I'm here.
Redeploying.
Shit, this is shit.
You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. You've made it to the top 10. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Ah, fucking bitch. Where did it shoot me from? Oh.
All bound squads, KIA. Well done. You have reinforcements. Reinforcements inbound.
Nah, this cunt's hacking it.
I'll be back. I always come back.
Reloading.
Yeah, happy. He just killed that. He just killed that hacker. Yeah, the one he just killed. Bro, I'll run you. He's not hacking, but he's. Nice try, kiddo. Can't get me. You can't get me. Nice try. I'm too fast for you.
Requesting recon flyover.
Too fast for you, kid.
Returning you to the front. Earn this.
Don't get me. Oh shit, there's two of them.
Get your squad to the safe zone.
Oh
Leave
shit.
no one behind. Enemy UAV
Too quick
is
for you.
online.
Close team, buddy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Stamina. I have a great stamina.
Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, you're so lucky, bro. Go away. Ah, no. Wow. That's juicy. Juicy knows his head.
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Come towards you.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Get ready. You're redeploying. Head to the safe zone.
Ah shit, what did I do that?
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
To load that bitch. Thank you very much, buddy.
Surgeon, go get your revenge.
You like that one? You like that move? Look, 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 look. You like that move? Look at that. Ah shit. Gas is actually coming.
Surgeons is close. No more second chance. have reinforcements inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. Move to the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Hostile UAV in the area.
Sucker. On the
Enemies are dropping into the area. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. We have active field upgrade here. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. 4 remaining.
field equipment deployed.
Over here.
Sucker.
Enemy UAV is online. Get to the safe zone.
You need a gas mask? Yeah. Cash. You need a gas mask. Did you buy a fucking ammo plate? I'm going down there.
Move to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Ah, fuck off. I got no selfie. Ah, the gas coming towards me. He's over there. He's coming. Fuck. Been camping so hard.
You're in the top 3. Don't miss. Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Your team leader. Set a drop point to your squad soldier. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting. Hostile airstrike incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. 10 remain. You're almost done here. Enemy dropping into the AO. We've located the rest of them. UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV is online. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Your squad made it to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
Switching mags.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Sucker. Enemy Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Talk requesting UAV options.
What the fuck?
Everyone here.
Reloading.
You're back on station. Go get after it.